Welcome to another Wall Street Informer production on WSI TV.
Welcome to another weekly market update. Sunday the 24th of September after the market closed on Friday the 22nd. So here's where we look at the stock market each week, both for the long-term trend as well as the short-term trend. Long-term trend affects everybody because more often than not, all your investment plans and pension funds, you name it, is wrapped up in the stock market. So everyone is interested in the stock market if they care about money at all. For shorter term, that's more for traders. We want to be aligned with the short-term trend. Most of all, with the long-term trend, we want to have a clue about when that's going to do another 2008 on us, and here's where we do that. But right now, it's the furthest thing from it. We have, as I said last week, it's very much still a bull market. It's a very healthy, aggressive one that started last November, and that my system that I teach at the seminar predicted last sort of November really, and got you in, and you'd be up using that system. You'd be up 75% just by buying plain stocks, nothing fancy like options or spread betting. So and the picture remains the same. It had a bit of a wobble. It looked like it was going to go down. It defied us and just kept on going to new highs more and more. So bull market. Let's tune into the daily chart, see if we can find a bit more detail here. So we'll look day to day instead of years of action. This is, as you can see here, the last 6 months, and each of these little daily blips is 1 day of action. This is the averages here, the average price, 50-day average, 200-day average, kind of smooth things out for us. As I said last week, it was bullish as ever because you see this huge buying volume spike here, really very aggressive. We had a spate of new highs ever since, which is why I pointed that out. It was definitely not a bearish sign, and it's looking healthy as ever. So for the short-term trend, it's up. It has been going up. I just want to play around here something. You can, on these charts here, if you go down to overlays, I haven't shown you this before, it's a bit too much on the chart, but if you click on Bollinger Bands down there, see that down there with your moving averages on, you go update. This is just a fun thing you can mess around with. It's not like, it's not a given about what's going to happen next, but these green lines are kind of trying to identify a channel of action in this trend, and when it gets too far over the line perhaps, or close to the line, it doesn't last that long before it turns. Having said that, as you can see here, it can ride the line for a long period of time, before it turns around. So this isn't like a shorting signal or a buying signal or anything like that. But you can see, it's when it gets too low and it corrects, it gets out of the bands and comes back. You can see that out of the band, come back, out of the band, come back. Anytime you see those extremities, and here again, you see it's not long before out of the band corrects, out of the band corrects. So I say it's not really precise, but can be some very useful indicators. What you've been seeing here is, it has been really clinging to that band and turning around a bit there, but it's not to say it just can't keep going up. All is bullish on both counts. The note of caution I always like to add is it's quite bizarre, and I'm sure getting on for record breaking, that we haven't even had a healthy correction. Healthy correction meaning that it maybe gets close to or bounces off of this blue line here, the 40-week. That's abnormal, and it's getting to be extremely unhealthy. It's getting on for a year now where you haven't even had a healthy adjustment. On top of which, valuations are, absolute sky high. But we don't get in the way of that trend at all. I'm just saying that, there needs to at least be a correction. But for now, though, it's not giving us any indication that that's imminent. And I will speak to you next week.
Thanks for watching another Wall Street Informer production on WSI TV. Be sure to visit wallstreetinformer.com, where you can become a member for free and gain instant access to the secrets of market millionaires via the Wall Street Informer Vault. So go ahead and claim this gift for free now at wallstreetinformer.com.